Hello everyone, I hope that you are all doing very well. Today, I'm very excited to bring you an update to my project pan. If you are new to my channel, hello, I am so glad that you are stopping by to see me today. Project panning is the #1 reason I started my channel. It's very important to me to get through some of my products that are especially liable to go off. Some things I don't really care about using up. Other things I really do care about, things like foundations and concealers and things like that. This particular project pan was started by Kat and Haley. I always link them down below, and you can also click on the hashtag to find other people who are doing this style of rolling project pan. Rolling means whenever I finish something, I roll something in its place. Today's tea of the day is nothing too special, but it's one of my favorites. I'm drinking Tazo chai with a splash of milk. Okay, let's begin with updates. I always like to begin with empties. Ooh, and I have some good ones. I finished off a sunscreen. Now, I know sunscreen, not a makeup product, so sometimes people wonder why I have them in my project. I have them in because, first of all, I like to try sunscreens. I tend to buy them, putting them in my project pan, make sure that I use them up. Also, I do also like to use them as primers. So this one's from Neogen Dermology. I just introduced it last month. I didn't realize there was so little left in it, so that in just 1 month I could finish it off. So that makes me really happy. At the end of the video, I will roll in a new sunscreen that I'm working on. I also finally finished off this lip oil from Kosas. You can still see that there is still product like clinging to the edges. In order to get that off, I would have to take the stopper out of this. This was the shade Malibu. This particular shade I didn't necessarily care for. I felt like by the end of this product I was actually hate panning it, which I don't like to do. Hate panning is when you are trying to use up something that you don't like. And I try not to do that. I want to enjoy my project panning experience. So I really shouldn't have tried to pan this, but I did successfully get to the point where when I pull it out, the stopper is not the stopper, the dough foot is dry. But I'm unwilling to pull out the stopper since I don't like the color very much, even though I do like the formula. But hooray, I love having another lip product empty. Okay, so starting in with my update products. So the primer that I'm working on is the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base. I tend not to use this every day, and when I do use it, I use just a little bit. So I'm happy, with hitting the bottom of the jar this year, but it does seem like my progress from month to month on this is very, very small. I'll put up on the screen the weight difference. I definitely won't be able to finish this the next couple of months. I'm going to continue working on it, but I have a feeling that this will absolutely be rolling into next year, and I'm just not sure if I'll even put it in the project next year. It's one of those products that I will use up eventually, but I don't think I necessarily need to focus on using it up, you know what I mean? But for the moment, I'm gonna keep it in my project. My concealer, I'm really happy with the progress on this one. This is the Kosas Revealer Concealer. I will put up the weight difference as compared to last time. And also, I do think that I can make a new mark. There is windowing here, and I do try to always keep it set up so I can try and see where it settles. And I think that is the appropriate mark, which that's very encouraging if that is the case. I feel like that is some really good progress on a concealer in a month. I have been avoiding using my other concealers because I have been working on just this. There have been a couple days where I wore it as foundation as well. It was beautiful. Just dotting it all over my face and blending it out. It was very nice. The more that I use this, the more that I love it. So yeah, this is a product I'm really enjoying using up. Last month, I rolled in a new foundation. I'm working on the Tower 28 Sunny Days tinted sunscreen now. I have the shade number 10. I've been noticing that with my drier skin on my cheeks with using tretinoin, this has not been wearing as well as I remember, so I haven't been wearing it as often as I would usually when panning a foundation, but I still have been wearing it pretty regularly. So I do think, like, shining a light through, I think that this is about where it's at now, and when I rolled it in, it was pretty much up at the top last month. So I would say that's pretty good progress for the very first month. We'll see how this progresses throughout the winter. Obviously, I won't be able to finish this by the end of December. This will probably roll into next year, but yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about that progress. The highlighter I've been working on is from NARS. This is the Fort de France highlighter. I'll put up a video so you can like see it better. It's kind of hard to see on screen, but I've got a decent, not intensely amazing, but a decent little dip going, and I will put on the screen as well the weight difference from time to time for this one. I don't wear this highlighter every day. Like today I'm not wearing it because it's a more warm toned highlighter and I'm wearing a very cool toned makeup look, and I just like to rotate through my highlighter collection but this is the one that if I'm just not sure which one I want to use, I reach for as my project pan highlighter. So if I was using this every day, it would go faster, but then I would be sad because I'd be avoiding using the rest of my collection. So yes, I am happy with the progress on this. The weight difference is very small, but I'm happy that there is a weight difference. I'm very happy with the progress on my bronzer. This is a little mini from Tarte of the Park Ave Princess bronzer. I'll put up a picture of how it looked last time versus this time, and the pan is steadily growing larger from time to time. I think pretty soon I'm gonna have to repress it. I'm trying to avoid that as long as possible. I've even been wearing it as eyeshadow in these little corners where it's hard to get my brush in. That's where I've been putting my eyeshadow brush in to pick it up. My goal has been to finish this by the end of the year. I'm not sure if that will be possible, but I'm gonna keep trying. Next up is my setting spray. The marks on this are so sad. I don't know why I'm having such a difficult time getting through this spray. It is a beautiful spray. I love the sprayer on it, but it is one of those sprays where I feel like I don't need to like super spritz my face. It comes out in a beautiful fine mist with like 1 or 2 sprays that covers my face. So I don't feel like I really need to add on a lot. Plus it's a very dewy spray. And this time of year, I've been able to use it more, but still not a ton. Like I wouldn't put this on at the beginning of my day because the sunscreen that I wear and the Tower 28, it's all very dewy still. I was hoping that by this time of year, I wouldn't mind spraying this all over my face. And I still have a decent amount left. I'm really gonna try hard though. I really want this gone by the end of the year. We'll see if I can accomplish it. My lip liner that I have been using all year from Essence, slowly getting smaller, and my progress is the same as it has been. Here is, oh, and my nail. I really need to repaint my nails. Please don't look at my nails. But here's the progress from last month to this month, and it is pretty much the same as it has been all year long. I think I sharpen it once or twice a month, and I use it consistently. These wooden pencils, they really take effort on my part to use up. Happily, I like the color, so it's not like I'm hate panning it or anything. I just wish it would go a little bit faster. My Glossier Boy Brow, I'll put it on the screen, the weight difference with this one. This is one of those products where I'm definitely scraping the sides now, and I can see looking in there that there is very little product left in there. So I'm hopeful that maybe by the next update, ooh, that would be great, that this could be gone. The lip balm I've been working on is this lip mask from Seraphine Botanicals, and from month to month, that has been my progress. I don't think I'll be able to finish this by the end of the year. It's very thick. It stays on my lips a long time. It's great for wearing overnight, but it's not something I like want to reapply throughout the day. That's usually what I do with lip glosses. So I wear this every morning and every evening. The progress with that is good though. I'm happy to see it. Something I'm honestly surprised I didn't finish off is my hand cream from Pistachio Skincare. This is the pistachio oil hydrating hand cream. I only used up that much in the past month. I definitely am gonna make a goal of finishing this before the next update. Okay, a couple of roll-ins. So to replace the sunscreen, I'm gonna roll in this one from Eucerin. This is a very glowy, hydrating sunscreen, which is why I decided to roll in the winter time. There's no possible way I would even try to finish this in the summer. This is the Age Defense with hyaluronic acid SPF 50. It's in an airless pump, which I can, when I shine a light through, I can see exactly where it's at. So after rolling this in, I don't know, mid-month or so, this is where I'm at now. This will definitely be a product that I roll over into next year, but I'm delighted to be getting a good start on this before the new year starts. The lip gloss that I'm rolling in, I'm really excited about because it's just something that it's just super fun. So this is from Kaleidos. This is the Lucid Lip. This is sadly discontinued. I think it's a really fun product. It's in the shade Dramatize, and it looks like a super crazy color, but it's mostly sheer, but with like pink and red sparkles in it. And I thought this would be such a fun one for the autumn and winter time. And I did not realize how little product there is in this. Like, there's only 2.9 mils. That is smaller than many brands' minis. So this, honestly, if I'm consistent in wearing this, I expect to be done with this by the end of the year. Let's talk about what my next update will be. I kind of want to finish this project in the middle of December versus the end, just because then I have a couple weeks off of project panning and I can just kind of use whatever in my collection before the new year starts. And I don't want to like have an update at the beginning of December and then like 2 weeks later have another one. So I'm probably going to skip my like December 1st update and just go straight to the end of my project in the middle of December. So there's gonna be like 6 weeks here or so where I will have to hopefully finish off a couple of these products. The products I really want to finish off would be this gloss, this hand cream, this eyebrow gel, this we'll see, this bronzer, and man, originally I would have said this, but I just don't know if it's possible. We'll see if I can reach my goals. Thank you guys so much for watching this update. Nearing the end of the year, it's always like this big push to finish the products so that we can have a nice, happy makeup empties video for the new year. I always like to do a video about all the makeup I finished in the previous year. It's always very eye-opening to see how much makeup a person can go through or can't get through in some cases. Thank you guys again so much for following along with this project. I will see you again very soon in my next video. Bye guys.